This is Eyewitness News Up Close with Diana Williams.
And our final guest this morning represents an organization that is also running innovative senior centers. Leo Asen is the vice president of Selfhelp Community Services Incorporated. This is a group that helps seniors live independently and on their own. Leo, good to have you here as our final guest on the program.
Thanks for inviting me.
To help us to understand, Selfhelp actually started to help Holocaust survivors.
That's right. We're in our 76th year, and we were founded by survivors, emigres from Hitler's Germany. They came to this country to help found new lives, develop new lives. And from that early beginning, we've grown into a very large organization that serves over 20,000 New Yorkers, elderly New Yorkers. But we're still true to our mission. We served over 5,300 Holocaust survivors last year.
But you've broadened the mission.
Very much so. And that came about in the mid-'60s when the Older Americans Act and Medicare and Medicaid and public housing emerged. Selfhelp recognized that it needed to adapt. And it did. And so from that point, we've now grown into a much larger organization.
You're also having to adapt, and I think a lot of centers are now kind of rethinking how they help the elderly, how they work with the elderly. Is that true? And what changes have you seen over the past couple of decades?
Well, we work with the elderly in really a full continuum of services. We operate 6 apartment buildings where over 1,000 residents call home, living independently. We have case management programs to help homebound elderly. We operate 5 senior centers. One of them is an innovative center. We're a community guardian for people that are deemed by the court to be unable to take care of their own needs. We continue to help the survivor population. And we have a home care agency. We're a very large home care agency in New York.
But when we hear the word innovations in elder care, what does that mean?
Well, it's a really interesting point because, you know, it's more obviously than just playing bingo. It's more than just having lunch. And so in our innovative center, which is in Flushing, Queens, on Casino Boulevard, we have over 3,000 members. We serve well over 300 lunches. They're nutritious lunches, vegetarian lunches. We've got a lot of socialization activities, a lot of wellness. You know, keeping fit, keeping healthy is a critical part. And we've introduced a lot of technology into that senior center. We work with the Connect. We work with the We. We've got a wonderful computer learning center, a public access computer learning center, and that is our home base for our virtual senior center.
You know that the city is cutting back on funds for the aging and a lot of the programs. How much are we going to have to rely on nonprofits in the future in terms of taking care of the elderly?
Well, I think, you know, we provide through our case management and care coordination services to help seniors get access to the services that they need, the entitlements and the benefits, and to get to the safety net that is really critical and will help them to age appropriately and age healthfully. And I think that despite the cuts, which are really very painful, you know, we are adapting and finding new ways of caring for our seniors.
Do you have concerns? You know, we're going to have a very large population of seniors in this city, you know, in the next few decades. Do you have concerns that we're going to be able to take care of that population?
Oh, absolutely. I think, you know, as the dollars are shrinking, you know, the traditional ways of taking care of people are going to change. We're going to have to adapt to new models, both of healthcare delivery and payment systems. You know, we need to be flexible, we need to be nimble, and we can't be stuck in the old models. We've got to look for new ways of operating. And that's what Selfhelp does very well and has done for 76 years.
And we're going to see more changes down the road?
Oh, invariably. They're happening right now. They're happening in our Medicaid system in New York State. They're happening in the housing world, the affordable housing world. We're seeing a lot of innovation in technology. There's a lot of innovation coming out of Washington in CMS, in the Innovation Center. The whole world is changing, and we need to be able to adapt and be flexible.
Okay. Leo, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Good to hear from you. And that will do it for this edition of Up Close. If you perhaps missed any of today's program, you can catch it again on our website, 7online.com. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. And we do want to thank you for watching. I'm Diana Williams. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one.